Okay, I think what in the world is going on here? Hannah, is it live?
Hold on.
No.
Let me try again.
See.
Are you sure you're on Fires and Color War and not Micah Hart?
This time I am sure of that. There we go. Okay. All right, let's try.
Yes.
This. Okay, we are live. All right, I'm gonna put up my handy dandy slides that I
there it is.
had built.
All right, I'm gonna share it and then I'm closing Facebook.
Okay. All right.
No.
All
Let me try again.
right. Campfires and Color Wars
Micah Hart.
presents. This time I am sure of that. Jewish Geography Zoom Racing. All right, let's try.
Yes.
Okay, we are live.
Good.
All right. Welcome everybody. I'm gonna stop my share, and here we are, coming to you from a completely different location in my house tonight. I got enough feedback that people were getting tired of the halo / afro over my head when I sit on the couch, so I've moved to the family room, if you want to call it that.
Micah, turn on gallery view.
Yep, turning on gallery view. Hello everyone, and welcome to another edition of Jewish Geography Zoom Racing. Hannah and Will, my co-hosts, welcome.
Hello.
How are you guys doing?
Doing good.
Doing good. Saturday night.
Excellent banter.
Just got our kids to bed. They're probably still up. So
Yeah. Our Emmett took a nap this afternoon, so I'd say it's at least a 50% chance that he comes down at some point. You should look at my Instagram story and see what happened earlier when he came down, and he and I were watching Ozark at a really opportune moment when he came down. Let's welcome our competitors for tonight. Hailing from, Massachusetts originally, right, David?
Correct.
Originally from Massachusetts, currently the executive producer of event presentation for the Tennessee Titans in Nashville, Tennessee. Welcome, David Schindler.
Glad to be here, Micah.
David, you went to camp growing up, is that right?
We did.
Where did you go to camp?
I went to a Jewish boys camp in Middleborough, Massachusetts, Camp Avoda.
Avoda. Interesting. That is not how I would have thought that was pronounced when you sent it to me.
You thought it would be Avoda?
I did think that, although it was missing the H at the end. But
Avoda. Camp Avoda.
Still a transliteration. And our other contestant tonight, hailing from Atlanta, Georgia, she is a former Chavarim unit head and retired color war captain from Camp Barney Medance, Michelle Levy. Michelle? And
Wow.
you went to Barney.
Micah, you didn't say I was going up against a former color war captain. That means she has leadership abilities. I'm a little concerned now. Okay.
She does.
Color war champion, I should say.
Oh.
A winning captain.
There you go.
Not just any captain.
Getting the trash talk started early. I love it. So, Michelle, I want to ask this for both of you, but what do you think is the key to a successful Jewish geography event? Like you meet somebody, what's the key to finding that you have someone in common?
Diversification. You mean like this game or real life Jewish geography?
No, in real life.
Oh,
You
in
never
real
played
life
this game
Jewish
before, but I
geography?
would. Yeah.
Oh, it's just rapid fire. Where you're from, where'd you grow up, where'd you go to school, where'd you go to camp, like anything I got, I'm gonna find something in common. Lightning
You
round.
find you typically are able to find a common thread with people that you meet?
80% of the time. It's the first game I play, like anytime I meet someone.
Really good. David, what about you? What's your success rate at Jewish geography in your personal life?
I've never really thought of this question before. I think I'm all right at it. If when you hear that Steen or Min, Gold Min, whatever, it's where are you from? You start asking those questions, and I think I don't know. I got a couple of different Jewish sectors of things in my life that I'm hoping I can figure out, but I don't know. I'm a little concerned.
Should David and I play a couple of rounds before we get started?
Yeah, if you want to be here until 4:00 in the morning, and yes, we could definitely.
I'm good. My kids wake up at 5. I'm good.
David, are there any Jews on the Tennessee Titans?
On the actual team?
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Okay.
Are there any in the NFL? That's probably a good question.
Well,
Jay
I don't know.
Jay Fiedler.
Jay Fiedler, former Campfires and Color Wars podcast guest. Jay Fiedler was a Jew. He still is a Jew. Shout out to Jay Fiedler. All right, let's go over the rules real quick. We discussed this before the game, but I just want, for the record, to make sure we're all on the same page. So the basic rules that are most important are, number one, there's absolutely no social media stalking of any kind. Now, I can see what the two of you are doing, so I'm not so worried about you guys. But as you start to add people onto your team Zoom call, it definitely can become an issue. So we will try as a group to make sure that when anyone joins the call, we explain, you cannot Google this person, you cannot Facebook them. The other thing is, you're not allowed to share the name of the chosen one until the person joins the Zoom. So no texting or messaging someone to say, hey, do you know Will Martin? You have to wait till they get on the Zoom, then you can tell them the information that you have. So
it's basically, if the person that you add is going to add someone, just say, can you copy and paste the exact text that I sent you? Probably easiest to go about it.
Any questions about that? Those are the two most important rules.
Nope.
Okay.
Micah?
Yes.
Jason Plotkin is very happy that you changed the background set.
It reminded me of my old school days that had the fro work in there. Yeah, so as a reminder, the game is fluid. Sometimes we hit dead ends. Sometimes we get people that have to leave. You can always appeal to myself, Hannah, and Will for a ruling as to whether you can call someone else or anything like that. And we will make a ruling in the moment. But generally speaking, what we're trying to do is a set of 6 degrees of separation, or however many degrees it would be, you to the person you bring on, and so on and so forth until we get to the chosen one. And if you are friends with Michelle or friends with David and watching this show on Facebook, first of all, welcome. Second of all, if you think there's a chance that Michelle or David might call you tonight or might reach out to you, we humbly request on the honor system that you do not Google or Facebook this person so as not to taint the results of the game.
You said taint.
I did. I said, I've done it twice now. Okay, let's get started.
My parents are here, Michelle. Come on.
What?
Okay,
my
tonight's chosen one. Her name, it's a she. Her name is Haley Weimer. Haley Weimer. I'm going to change my name.
Should I be taking notes?
H-A-L-E-Y.
I'm putting it up there right now.
You're changing your name. That's brilliant.
Yeah.
Are you giving us all the clues at the same time?
I'm going to give you several clues to start with, and as we progress, you will get more clues. So here are the clues that you're going to get about Haley as a starting point, okay?
Oh, spells it with 2 Y's.
She is originally from Youngstown, Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
And she is 41 years old. And with that, let the games begin. Han and Will, you've had a few minutes to measure Michelle. David,
How do you spell Haley Weimer?
It's on my name. I'll put it in the chat as well. It's Hayley Weimer.
What's your name?
I-M-E-R.
Okay. Who goes first? How does this?
Just go for it.
Both just start reaching out to people that you know.
Okay, it weirds me out that you are Haley Weimer because now I think the game.
Youngstown, Ohio.
Yeah. Michelle, what was your question?
Ohio.
It just weirds me out. I said who goes first and then I didn't hear the answer.
Ohio.
You're both on the clock. It's race.
From Ohio.
Typically in a race, Michelle, it's like you both start at the same time and then you go.
Got it. On it. Thanks. Okay. Okay. Okay.
This is everybody. Good luck.
You look up. How close is Youngstown? I know how close is Youngstown.
Han and Will is early, but you've met each of them briefly.
Okay.
What's your thoughts so far?
I thought I had it pegged last week that it seems like there was a trend. The high energy person is going to win. And last week that I feel like Mark kind of flew under the radar, was calm, and he pulled it out. The week before that, Amanda had that high energy and she got it done. So I don't know. I like Michelle's energy, but I don't want to count David out.
This is Cleveland.
I kind of agree with Will.
Kind of.
But I feel like David, he's ready. He's in the zone. He's got the sweatband on. Got his
What
hair
am I
out of
supposed to
his
say in
face.
the text? I'm a participant in the. How am I supposed
You
to say
can
that?
say whatever you like that you think will get them to join the Zoom call, as long as you don't give the name of the person we're trying to find.
Can I mention a clue?
Nope.
No clues. Okay.
Hey, in this fun Jewish geography game, can you hop on a Zoom call?
I'm playing a high stakes Jewish geography game.
That's right.
I still don't know what the states
It's
are.
a matter of life or death if you don't join the Zoom call right now.
I'm just like really happy about the Ohio situation. I'm just saying that.
Okay. Sherry, maybe
Got a lot of people in the comments on the Facebook.
Right.
You got some cheerleaders, Michelle.
How many people are watching?
Currently almost 80 people.
All right.
Rich, do you have any idea what's going on right now?
That was you.
I am not a part of this.
That's what you think. All right,
You came
so
back to
Michelle,
the liquor store though, so that's good.
who are you thinking about right now? Michelle and David. This question's for both of you.
Hold on, I'm finishing this
I have a
message.
college
This is
friend.
so awkward. You are putting me in such awkward positions, Micah.
Excellent.
Oh, I hate you so much. Okay.
I'm getting a lot of texts from your friends right now.
From my friends.
Mhm.
Hurry up.
I'm not worried. I'm not worried about hurrying. I've done races.
I think I drank too much before this started. Stop tagging me, y'all. I can't look at social media.
I was about to say, you got a lot of people cheering for
Anybody
you.
watching
Okay.
knows someone who knows someone in
Jeff Justice.
Ohio,
Michelle,
Youngstown, grew up in Youngstown. Can you give me any other?
Can I Google Youngstown?
grew up, or when is
No.
it?
No,
When is our next clue?
who do you know in Ohio?
I know a lot of people in Ohio.
Okay, that's a good start.
Yeah. I have a bunch of friends in Columbus and in Cleveland. And I spent a summer, you didn't know this about me. I worked at a Jewish summer camp in Cleveland, Ohio one summer.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Micah, you suck.
Called what?
Oh,
Called Camp Wise.
went to camp in Ohio, in Cleveland, and I'm competing against that. Oh my God.
But it was a bazillion years ago, and I haven't talked to anybody from that camp in a very, very, very long time.
Look, I don't see anybody joining the Zoom. So,
I know, I'm doing so well.
can I make suggestions of people to you or not? Is that allowed?
It's better if you whisper in my ear, but it's not like you're going to give
Well, I
stuff
don't
away
wanna
to
cheat.
David.
That's not cheating.
Is this strategy that I should reach out to a bunch of people so that I could like actually reach somebody to get on here?
Again, you only get one person, so it's okay to cast a net, but I think you want to think who's going to be the most helpful to you. That's going to get you there the fastest.
All right, how long do we give this rando guy?
do you want to put all your eggs in his basket, or do you want to,
In no way do I want to do
Yeah,
that.
but I'd probably reach out to someone else, and then you can make a judgment call. We had last week, we had a contestant keep somebody like basically on the wait list. The way this works, for those that are super curious how we run the back end of this, to be on the Zoom, you have to be a panelist. When they first come in there, an attendee, because this is a webinar, that's the only way you can stream live to Facebook. And so the attendees, they just sit there biding their time, nameless and faceless, until we bring them onto the Zoom.
I feel
What's
like we
that?
had somebody wait. Mark had somebody wait last week
Yeah,
for like 20 minutes, and I was
Yeah.
very impressed that she hung around.
that's
Yeah.
right.
That's commitment to the game.
That's what I was going to say. Her or adding somebody.
Has anybody sent out a text yet?
Yeah,
Let us-
I don't think so.
I have. I've sent out a text.
Or summer camps or that kind of stuff.
1, 2, couple, few.
I've sent one. I'm on my second one.
Do you have,
Michelle, you could just copy and paste the same text instead of retyping it each time.
No, not in this particular situation.
Michelle cannot.
Because the first one is somebody I haven't talked to in 20 years.
Less talking, more typing.
I typed, I sent it. I haven't talked to him in 20 years, and I was like, hey, this is super random. I haven't talked to him in ages, but could you get on a Zoom call real quick?
but
And the
this
other
is
one
something you
is
went to
somebody I
camp-
texted yesterday and was like, I'm doing this thing, so please watch, and also maybe you can be on my team.
New Zoom, who dis?
friend that you reached out to from 20 years ago, is this a camp person?
Oh yeah.
Okay, so that's not really 20 years.
And you're interrupting people's.
That's fine.
lives.
The girl who I'm contacting, I'm interrupting her movie that she's watching with her son. So you'll have to apologize.
That's all right.
How old is her son and what movie are they watching?
I don't know.
We'll have to find that out when she joins.
Okay. You can ask her.
I'm just gonna give a shout out to our cousin Lily, who successfully helped our parents log on to the game tonight, because this is not the first time they've had difficulties. So, hey,
Well,
Mom.
Without saying too
Thanks,
much, I'll
Lily.
just say I can relate.
Also,
Also, couldn't help my parents figure out how to get on this.
I couldn't.
Gotcha.
What's the word?
Delegated.
I delegated the responsibility so I could focus here. Eli,
Oh,
what?
hang on. We've got someone joining us. Sherry Gross.
Yeah.
Whose team is that? It's
My
team-
college friend.
Damn.
Hey, Sherry.
Sherry.
David.
Sherry,
Hey.
welcome to the game.
Text me back. Text me back.
This is Jewish Geography Zoom Racing. I'm your host, Micah Hart. You are joining a game in progress. David is trying to find somebody. I'm going to let him explain to you the rest.
Okay.
Sherry, I have to find somebody who grew up in Youngstown, Ohio. She's 41, and her name is Haley Weimer. And I only know a couple people from Ohio, but I thought of you. You've been in Cleveland for a while. Maybe you know some people who grew up in Youngstown, Ohio. But I'm looking for a Jewish woman named Haley Weimer. All I know is that she's 41 and grew up in Youngstown, Ohio.
Okay. Weimer, like W-I-E-M-E-R?
W-E-I-M-E-R. If
I-M-E-R.
you look at the
I think it's
guy,
Weimer.
bald guy, that's how you spell his name. That's her name.
Oh,
And
okay.
Sherry,
Okay.
just so you know, you can't use Google or Facebook for searching.
Okay.
It's only
So what can I do? I can like just get like somebody else. You mean?
Yeah.
Right. Do you know anybody who might know this person? Like, hey, I don't know them, but you know what? I work with somebody who grew up in Youngstown.
Youngstown.
10 years, they're a little bit younger. Someone who might lead us to Haley Weimer. Now, we may get another clue in advance, which I'll know someone with another place, but this is all I have to go by right now.
Okay. So I'm gonna
Sorry.
start with my
It's okay.
husband,
All right, I'm
because I mean he's like a diehard Cleveland guy and might know people from Youngstown. I don't know anyone from Youngstown,
Huh?
but he's been doing Maccabi games, so he might know people from Youngstown.
I'm going to add a clue.
Okay.
Could help. She went to college at the University of Michigan.
Well, that wouldn't help me or my husband because he's an Ohio State guy and won't speak to Michigan. Okay.
A house divided type thing, huh?
Yeah.
All right, so Micah, I'm gonna ask a question here.
Go for it.
So like I'm gonna talk Sherry through this a little bit, like if we think there's a connection here, but there may be a better connection going the University of Michigan path than someone who grew up in Youngstown. So is it, after we discuss that, is it okay to say I'm gonna go somewhere else? Like,
Absolutely.
okay.
Absolutely.
All right. So she's 41.
Okay.
Grew up in Youngstown. Is there anyone you think, like, I don't know, how big is Youngstown? Do you have any clue?
I don't have any idea. And my husband, he's not home. He should be home any minute. He was just walking somebody home.
What are you talking about? Walking somebody home? We're in COVID-19 world and they're
David, it's Shabbat. My daughter and both my daughters keep Shabbat. She had a socially distant Shabbat friend sitting in our yard today, and it's late, so my husband's walking them home.
That's sweet. All right.
All right, hold on. How do I invite somebody here?
Youngstown.
You send them the Zoom link and then they'll click on the Zoom link. And then
But can I do it from Zoom or I have to like
5 minutes
We'll
away,
text
or
them and
20
stuff.
minutes away?
you text them the Zoom link, they join.
He's
the
like
Zoom-
any minute away.
Okay.
So 41. So 41 is much younger than me.
Yeah.
And older than a lot of like my students that would have gone to Michigan.
Michelle, what's going on over there?
I'm inviting somebody. Stand by.
Okay.
How old is Michelle?
Hang on.
Mike, is
Wouldn't you like to know,
Mike,
David?
is this
Well,
a
I think it's
view
the same
or
as
is this
we
some
look
like
at
obscure
the
thing?
person.
Got someone joining.
All right, she's on my team. Oh no! What happened to you? Oh goodness. Okay, wait. I have a question,
Hold
Micah.
on, wait a second. Ruthie?
Ruthie, are you with us?
I'm in the dark. Sorry.
That's okay. Hi.
Yes.
Hey,
Welcome.
Yeah,
Ruthie.
can you see me? I'm sitting outside.
Yeah, we can see some shadows and
You know
stuff.
anyone from Youngstown?
Trying to light
Welcome
up.
to Jewish Geography Zoom Racing. I'm Micah.
Now it's-
Oh, there you go.
We get two conversations going on.
So Michelle.
What do I
is
do
trying-
now?
Michelle.
Okay, can I explain how it works?
And
Yeah.
she's going to give you some clues of what she knows about this person, and you're going to hopefully help her find them without Googling or Facebooking them. It's very important. All right, go for it, Michelle.
Okay. Hi, Ruthie. Happy to see you. Okay, so
Hi.
David and I are like team captains. We're competing against each other. Nobody is allowed to Facebook stalk or Google this person. Her name is what Micah's like label is, Haley Weimer. She's 41 years old. She's from Youngstown, Ohio, and she went
Oh,
to
I know
Michigan.
someone in Youngstown.
Okay, this is good. So this is like what we're trying to figure out is like we have to do like a chain of 6 degrees of
And she
separation.
went to Michigan. Is that what you said?
She went to Michigan. She's like a year older than I am, I guess.
Oh,
Okay.
okay. So she wouldn't let us know her age.
Sorry,
but
David, I'm
now we-
40.
Yes. Okay.
Wah, wah, wah.
So what do I do now? I also know
Gosh,
someone
you
who's
got the
around
same
that age who went to
group, but we
Michigan.
Got a 10 age barrier.
Well, so okay, Micah, I have a question.
Yes.
Level of
Because,
difficulty, Micah.
I contacted 2 people before Ruthie
Right.
that have now both have written me back. One can't hop on, but the second one can hop on. Can like Ruthie and I talk about it and decide? No, Ruthie has to bring on the next person.
Y'all can talk about it. Y'all can talk about it.
Okay, so Ruthie,
If
I have
you know
like
someone that went to Michigan. I don't know if it were me, I'd probably follow that lead.
well,
think
Ruthie,
so,
I have
too.
2 ideas. Like I know somebody who's from Cleveland, right?
Too far, not the same.
That's where I
I don't
am.
know where Youngstown is. Where is Youngstown?
The Rust Belt.
It's
I mean,
45 minutes from here.
Sherry, where are you?
I'm in Cleveland.
Ruthie's in Columbus.
Oh,
Do you guys
Would-
know each other? Do you
Ruth-
want to play Jewish
no.
Geography?
Hi.
Ruthie, would any Camp Wise people be helpful in this department, or is that like the wrong set of
That's what I was just thinking.
I
Camp Wise
think Camp
people.
Wise people would be helpful, but I do think a Michigan alum might be best.
All right, I'm
Well,
gonna give you another clue.
The one Camp Wise
Another
person that I
clue.
reached out to can't
No,
talk
it-
right now.
Michigan.
Here's another clue.
10 years.
Went to Camp Wise, but only for one summer.
Oh, but we don't know which one.
Wait a second.
I don't know. I went to camp for 2 summers and no one knows me. I don't think it's a good lead.
Well,
Mike,
I also know somebody
here's another
here
clue.
who went to Michigan. I don't know if I should go the Camp Wise route or the Michigan route.
Hold on, David. What's your question?
You just can't. This camp. Did you just give another clue?
I did.
Yeah,
She went to
Camp Wise.
Wise for one summer.
Camp Wise is
Where is
right.
Camp Wise?
It's like right in Cleveland. Like
Right,
it's
really close to Youngstown, right?
like it's the
Why,
over.
Mary?
It's our
Do you know any
GCC
Camp
overnight
Wise
camp.
people?
I can't fucking hear you. There's too many people talking right now. What's going on?
Sorry,
Wait.
we'll raise our hands if we need to talk. Wait,
Sorry,
Ruthie, you went
Sherry.
on mute, but Ruthie, do you know any Camp Wise people?
Camp Wise.
I
Do
know
I?
a million Camp Wise people.
But you're not on my team. You seem lovely, but you're not on my team.
I'm sorry.
She's
Oh, so
45.
wait, are we playing against each other?
Yeah,
Yeah,
David
we're
and I are
against
playing against each
Michelle.
other.
We're playing against.
David, that would have been something good to know.
Now we know it. Now we know it, and you're still on the call. All right, text. All right. Hold
Okay,
on.
Ruthie, shoot. Now it's on. We got to find somebody from Camp Wise.
All right, and Ruthie and Sherry, just remember when you're asking the next person, don't say the name. Just got to get them on the call.
That's right.
Oh,
can't-
gosh.
All we're allowed
Okay.
to say is, I'm
Still-
playing this Jewish geography thing. Can you join a Zoom call?
Right.
Okay.
And then
Oh,
Do you know a Camp Wise person, Ruthie?
not someone I could like contact on a Saturday night.
Camp
I
Wise
don't
is in
think.
Cleveland. Is that what you said?
Mm-hmm.
now here's my question to the contestants.
Mary,
Why do you think
Mary
the
would be
Camp
good.
Wise angle, why do you think Camp Wise, wonderful though I'm sure it is, where she went one summer, would be more impactful than University of Michigan, which has a fairly substantial Jewish population? I'm not here to criticize. You go whichever direction you think will get you there.
Smaller. Camp is smaller. Michigan's gigantic.
Yeah, but you got 4 years of Michigan compared to.
All right, Ruthie, who do you know who went to Michigan?
Micah, is that why you run a University of Michigan podcast when you're not doing this?
That's right.
Barry, don't tell them the name of the person.
I got it.
Tell them
Okay,
the
I
name.
understand the rules. I have a Michigan
Mary,
person
Tell them.
in
Can you
mind.
tell them,
but
tell
I
them
don't
on the
think
call
you
if you think
join
they're
right
a
now.
good person,
Text.
but don't tell them the name of the person. That's cheating.
Wait,
I
hold
got
on. Ruthie, I
okay.
couldn't understand what you were saying. What'd you say?
I don't know them.
Ruthie's kind of coming and going.
I'm sorry.
Do you have a bad connection?
I have a bad connection. I do have a bad.
Shame. It's a shame you have a bad connection.
Thanks for the sympathy, David.
Come on, I've had a couple of bourbons. We're having fun. This
I
is
can text a Michigan person and see if
Barry
they
Levy.
can get on.
Barry Levy's my
Is
connected.
that like the right age range? Micah, should I appeal to the judges for someone who has a better internet connection? No offense, Ruthie. You know I love you.
I'm all right with that. That's fair.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
I think that's fair.
Okay,
Yeah?
I'm gonna text my Michigan people and I'll let you know if they can help without her name. I understand the rules.
But so do we have to keep Ruthie on since she's doing that?
She is welcome to stay on, but you are given permission to go elsewhere.
What do you think, Sherry?
That seems.
We're gonna-
Okay, I'm gonna go elsewhere, but I'll come back if I can be helpful.
Okay.
Like that.
Okay.
Sherry, do you host a
Yep.
show on NPR?
Huh?
Do you host a show on NPR?
No.
Any relation?
No.
Do you even know what he's talking about?
No.
Terry
she
Gross.
wrote a lot of heart to heart though back in the day. I do know. That.
That's true.
How do you know she did?
All right, I'm going to give you another clue.
Okay.
Okay.
She went also to Camp Walden for one summer in Michigan.
Do you know this person?
I know the person.
Walden in Michigan. I don't know if that's better than Camp Wise.
I don't think it is, just because Camp Wise came up organically before we even mentioned it. So
Right. Okay. I'm trying to, no one's answering me. So hang on.
Ruthie had a lot of cheerleaders in the comments, but
Obviously.
You got some Michigan folks coming along, Michelle?
Michigan.
Wouldn't you like to know?
That was a tough
I think
age.
I would like to know. I think that's why he asked.
I don't know. I sent a text. I'm working on it.
David, what'd you say?
No, I'm just saying that the 10 years younger than me thing is tougher.
Yeah.
I'm 10 years younger than him. It doesn't matter. Age is just a number, David.
Generations of people, you know.
Anna, is your chiropractor? Isn't she named?
not Haley Weimer,
Oh,
but Rick.
But I was thinking about that, Hannah, because I feel like her Weimer is from Ohio.
Is it?
I think so, but I don't think he's Jewish.
I don't think they're Jewish.
She's definitely not, but I don't know about him.
I don't think so. I didn't get the feeling.
I thought she was Jewish the first time I met her. And then I saw pictures of them in front of the Christmas
What are
tree.
you doing? Are you part of this game or are you just talking to people?
And people are not texting me back.
I know it's tough. Sherry, what's up with your friends there?
I'm just getting the cell phone of somebody who went to Wise and I think Michigan. So
Okay.
David, I'm going to make an executive rule.
I'm not trying very hard, am I?
Yeah, you're gonna lose.
Since Michelle got to add someone else, I'm going to also allow you to add someone else if you have someone else.
Add another person that I can come up with them?
Correct.
Okay.
Micah, what you drinking?
I've got a lovely red.
Who do we know what I'm trying to think of people.
I have no idea. Hillary poured it earlier. I have no idea what vintage or variety, but it tastes like red.
that's quite a goblet you got there.
Okay. See, Janet,
Yeah, all the other ones keep breaking.
Michigan,
Not intentionally.
10 years
No,
ago.
this is ridiculous. I cannot contact these people. This is too random.
They're Jewish.
I don't understand why this should be that difficult. I feel like your network's pretty strong.
I'm just thinking specifically about Camp Wise people.
Got
And I
it,
feel
got it.
super awkward contacting them after having not talked to them. And
Man, I really feel like the Michigan
It's
angle.
pandemic.
Who else-
Anything goes.
who else went to Michigan? Okay. I'm just doing this. Here we go.
All right, another clue coming in.
You can be pretty sure that they have nothing better to do tonight.
That's the whole point of this game, Rich. You nailed it on the head. All right, here's another clue. She's a lawyer, and she went to Duke for law school.
Ooh.
Duke. Okay. Duke Law School, though.
Yeah.
Do we know anybody who went to Duke Law?
How many camps did she go to, Mike?
That's an unfair question.
Yeah, we don't talk to people who went to Duke. It's
Just
awkward.
the two.
Duke is such a non-Jewish school, Micah. That's so unlike this person.
Is
Such a nice Jew, Haley Weiner, and yet she went to Duke. Okay, interesting. Is that a Jesuit school, Duke?
Is it?
Known as a basketball school, frankly.
All right. My nephew Jake really wants me to win, so people text me back.
Can your nephew Jake be of any use to you in this game?
No, other than keeping me.
Mary, any update?
I'm still waiting to hear back. It looks like she's writing. Hang on a sec.
Ooh, we got ...
Yeah, I got it. Dot.
Oh my God, the dot.
That's
dot.
promising.
Come on, people.
Did you try, Abby?
Okay, so we
I'm
got
trying to think who else I can reach out to. Michigan.
Anna and Will.
10 years ago in
whatever.
Michigan or a
What
loss.
do you have
like
to lose? at this point?
9:45ish. Is that when we get the third competitor on the horn?
I think so.
Edelman.
We missed them last week, so hopefully they don't.
Last week.
Don't get it. They add someone else to find the person.
Oh Christ!
Our first 2 episodes, we had the same people reached out to, even though it was completely different contestants.
Oh, that's crazy.
Duke is Methodist, not Jesuit.
Those people are clearly super spreaders.
Sorry. I knew it was a white
I just-
mayonnaise Christian religion. Give me a break, okay? Come on.
I went to Michigan.
Are you fact checking?
You're counting on me to like remember things.
They're all in the comments.
Yeah, if
I'm
you look
not
at
allowed to
the
read
chat,
the
all
comments, though, right?
all
No, the comments of the Zoom.
yeah, all of
For the clues.
chat.
Jerry, how's it going?
Hold on.
I know someone who went to Duke. Maybe went to Duke Law School, but I can't contact him. And he's not Jewish.
No, we haven't ever actually established whether you have to be Jewish to play the game.
Yeah, but I wouldn't put this person. I can't do it.
Right. I was just thinking of like I know one person who lives in Youngstown, but he's not Jewish and would never know this person in a million years.
Plus, you'd have
But now I'm waiting to hear from someone else.
you'd have to spend 10 minutes just explaining to them the concept of Jewish.
Right.
We don't
I
got
feel like you should get bonus points if you go that route and are able to connect.
yeah.
Good.
That would be
This is a
impressive.
good one.
You think?
I hope so.
Are you saying I can add an entirely other random person in addition to Sherry on the call?
Correct. I said that about 7 minutes ago. It would have been a good time to process.
You got a mulligan because my person had a bad network connection.
I get it. I just okay because I have another person who's just I would say might be connected to Jews that I may try to reach out to as well. And if I have this mulligan, I think I'm gonna go there.
Might be connected to Jews.
It's a good starting point.
Yes, that's accurate. All things.
Yeah, so I'm just giving you a warning. We may have to reach out to the third competitor to see if they can best you.
No.
Really?
Have you been in contact with?
I didn't realize that was part of the rules.
There's
Like
a
I
third
said, there's only a
competitor.
couple rules that are fast.
Wait, there's like a secret team?
This whatever.
It just
Do
seemed
whatever
to-
you want to do to make this entertaining. I can't imagine if anybody's watching this, they must want to shoot themselves in the head by now. But
Let's ask our Facebook audience, Hannah. Do they want to shoot themselves in the
Let's
head?
run a poll.
I really do.
dot.
I'm already on to the next person, and so far they're not answering.
What happened to those dots?
Yeah.
The dots went away. The person
Ooh.
must have been like, I'm not getting myself involved in this.
All right. So wait, what's the ruling on whether or not they have to be Jewish to be on the call?
They
Oh,
do
more
not need
dots.
Jewish to be
They
on the
don't have
call.
to be.
Okay.
They might not understand what the hell's going on, but let's find out.
It'll just be highly uncomfortable, but that's okay.
I'm very excited to see.
One Jew.
Michelle, Lynn Rosenkoff, she's really cheering for you, real strong.
Then tell her
This is on
through
Facebook,
her
you
because
guys?
best friend's 40th and
Yes.
get on the Zoom call.
Podcasting live on Facebook.
Oh my God. Some random person just totally messaged me saying, my wife is watching you.
How many people are watching?
We got 81.
81.
Hilarious.
81.
Come on, Micah. You
people
gotta
have
do better.
nothing better to do with their lives.
I thought the two of you would goose the ratings.
I did too.
Oh my God, this is so hard. All right.
All right, I think I got to give another clue.
Wait, can I just finish this text first?
Sure. It's an interesting strategy from a competitor to not want information that would help them find.
It slows him down
I
too.
want all the information.
All right.
You ready?
Oh my God, I've got people.
She currently lives in Washington, District of Columbia.
Oh!
What?
Oh, now currently in the district. Oh, that changes everything. Oh,
David Schindler,
what?
a former resident.
Why did you have to choose 41? God.
David Schindler, a former resident
And
of the
just a
city,
lawyer.
Washington, D.C.
I'm sorry his husband came back.
David Bullitt. All right.
Come on, Dad.
David Bullitt. Come on, David Bullitt. David Bullitt, you're my man.
He drinks is a good idea for me tonight.
Okay, that's who I'm texting. David Bullitt, if you're
All right,
listening,
come on, man. Come on.
Julie Bullitt, I am. Oh, damn it! Technology's difficult.
I told this person I was doing this and I was like, be warned. And he was like, I'm in. Write me back, man. Come on. Big money, big money. I should have done a like a Price is Right background or a Jeopardy.
Going for a game.
All right.
It just got hectic and loud in my house, so I'm keeping myself on mute until I know anything.
Cool.
Oh, embarrassing. I just got a sorry, who is this?
We got a new contestant.
That's good. I don't know Sean.
Sean, you there?
Gary, is this a friend of yours
Wait, seriously?
or yours? That's her friend.
Okay,
Is this-
okay. All right, come on, come on, come on.
What are the chances of that?
Should I say this on?
No.
Okay, I think I have somebody coming on.
Yeah, he is on, but is not. We don't see him. We don't hear him.
Sean, can you unmute your microphone and video?
Have you used the Zoom before?
Who brought Sean on? David or Michelle?
Wait,
Yeah.
I did, but I don't think he can actually do it.
We got a Matt R. Who's
Yeah, he's mine. He's mine. I think Sean might have clicked by accident. He said he can't do it.
okay. All right, I'm gonna remove him and bring in Matt. Is that right?
Yes, please.
Okay. What?
Oh, I wonder.
Matt R.
Coleman. Coleman's my age.
Matt, turn your mic on.
Just did.
What's up,
Okay,
Matt?
here's the deal.
Welcome to Jewish
Hey,
Shark
so-
Zoom Racing.
Sorry, I thought this was something much later and I had a conflict. My mistake.
This is so much more important.
That's all
Who?
right.
Matt Lynn's husband.
Yes. Hi. Hey, Will. How are you?
Rosenkoff. Yeah.
Hold on. Sorry. Welcome, Matt. You are in a search to help Michelle find somebody. We're playing Jewish Geography Zoom Racing. I'm your host, Micah Hart, and I'm going to hand it over to Michelle to tell you what she's trying to find out.
Okay.
Okay, Matt, we're trying to find somebody named Haley Weimer. She's 41. She's from Youngstown, Ohio. She went to Michigan. She's a lawyer. She went to Duke Law. She currently lives in Washington, D.C.
Okay.
We are not allowed to Facebook stalk or Google stalk her. We are not allowed to ask other people if they know her. All we can do is add people to our team on Zoom who might get us one step closer to her. Tell me you know her. What did you do with your 4 years at Michigan?
Did you date her?
I was only there 3 years.
Doesn't matter.
I did not date her.
Are you too
No,
young?
the name does not sound familiar. Yeah, I mean, I don't. When did she allegedly graduate Michigan?
Well, she's 41, so figure
Oh,
she graduated.
Jessica Stemmel, is this your person, Sherry?
I would
Yes.
have probably missed her.
Okay, but maybe you know people who could know her, who
Hey,
could get us closer.
Micah, is that a maiden name or not?
Ooh, that's a good question.
I believe that is her maiden name.
Okay.
You should know for sure if you're the host of this game.
I should. Great.
Put that out
Hi,
there.
Jessica.
Hi, Sherry. All right. Wait, who are we looking for? Someone who went to Michigan, who's 40 and is from Youngstown?
Wait,
also
how
when
does she stuff already?
So this is my person that I'm bringing in, and I told
And
her
Kelly's
we're
here
looking
too.
for somebody with no. But I
And Gil.
Sherry, what do you need, Sherry? What do you need?
Oh, and Gil.
What do you need?
Okay, who is my person on?
You guys, this is my
welcome.
friend David, and he's trying to win this competition.
Hold on.
Wait, okay, it's a competition. I don't know what this is. I don't know what it is.
Jessica.
David.
Okay,
Schindler.
you know anybody named Haley Weimer? She grew up in Youngstown, Ohio. She's 41. She went to the University of Michigan. She went to
Blue.
Camp Wise in Cleveland.
Go camp.
She's a lawyer. She went to Duke Law School and lives in DC.
Haley Weaver. Anybody know her?
But you can't.
What
look
law
her-
firm
you
does she
can't
work
Facebook
for?
Or Google or anything. You can only
Okay,
do
I'm
it
not-
by finding another person who knows.
Oh, we have to find someone else who knows her. Oh, this is
If
interesting.
you don't
Get us
know
closer.
her,
You can't look her up on. All right, it's not.
You can't just to do a Google search. You have to know her.
You have to know her or know
someone who
someone who
knows
knows
her.
her.
But you
And-
can't say her name when you're adding people to your team.
And you can't give them any information.
that's right.
They
This
should
is very.
get on the call and say the information. They have to learn everything once they get on the call.
Oh, when they
God.
get on the call. What
Matt,
is this?
can you think of any older Michigan people we could add to our team?
Well, I'm old compared to you guys, but I don't know. Is this a Michigan team?
Nope, this is
No.
David versus Michelle.
David's my friend from
I don't know
college.
her.
Okay, okay.
I know Sherry from college, and I
Okay.
reached out to Sherry, who reached out to you. What is your
Camp
connection?
Wise Committee, Leslie Gordon, and she went to Michigan. All right, Leslie Gordon. All right, so can you text Leslie?
Matt,
All right.
Can
Wait,
you
what are we
send
allowed to
Leslie
do?
the Zoom call information?
No,
so
Melanie.
Matt, in theory, I can't add somebody. You have to add the next person.
I have to add. We have to add the next person
Yeah.
Celia.
who might know Haley. You mean,
Yes.
or find?
Can't ask her. You have to just explain that we're doing this Zoom geography
Just
thing.
like
and
you
you can't
did
tell her
today.
info.
So, do you have Leslie Gordon over there? I have her on my phone. You have her? All right, hold on. Sherry, seriously?
Please, David, he got me into this.
All right, I'm in the dark, so nobody can even see me. I have Leslie on mine, but I've got this going on my phone. So, hang on. Let's see. How do I get to?
You know this person she's talking about, Sherry?
Yeah.
Leslie's on the Camp Wise committee with us.
Is
She
that
went
like
to
Leslie
Michigan.
Darla's friend, Leslie?
Camp Wise.
I
Committee.
think so. She,
Micah,
yeah,
are
she
we allowed
runs
to
the
know what law firm she
runs
worked
the
for?
Michigan alumni group.
Right. She did. She went to.
I will see if
And
I
she-
can possibly.
That
She's
wasn't
on
a
the
clue given yet.
And she's a
Security.
Camp Wise person.
And just so you know, there's like two teams right now working against each other. David's team
Yeah.
and someone else.
And
we're
Alan
all
said he
on-
heard about this game on Unorthodox. I don't know anything.
I
about
had no idea what this game was.
it. He heard about it on the podcast.
Listen, we barely know what this game is. So
Okay. So there's
Because
two
I'm
teams trying to
blue.
find people. All right, let me. I'm gonna leave for a minute so I can send this link to my husband so that I can find Leslie's phone number.
Matt R, what's going on over there? You got
Seriously,
Okay.
dude.
Sorry, I was I did not realize that.
Oh yeah.
Hold on, we got a David.
I did not realize I was gonna have homework to do. I'm trying to
I don't
think.
know if she'll be helpful or not.
There's a David Bullet. Who did someone?
Yes, that's my friend.
Okay,
David Know it?
David Millet?
Know it or Bullet?
David Bullet.
Yeah.
Is that who Jessica got on?
No, I think that was David's mulligan.
David Bullen is my
Yeah.
I'm still trying to find Leslie Gordon. Hang on.
I'm trying to watch Handmaid's Tale. What can I do for?
Oh my God, Handmaid's Tale is awesome.
Let's
So
see this.
good.
Okay, I'm looking for a 41-year-old Jewish woman who lives in DC, who went to Duke Law School, and her name is Haley Weimer.
Weimer.
Wait, hold on. She went to Duke Law. I might know somebody that Michelle. I might
So what
know
am I
somebody that went
supposed to
to
do
Duke
about
Law.
that?
Do you know her, or do you know anyone who might know her?
No, and I don't want to know her if she went to Duke.
Rich, you got a friend here.
Nah, not interested in her.
All right. She's
What's the next question?
that's 41. Went to Duke. She's Jewish and lives in DC.
They played this last
Do
week.
you know anyone who
I
might
would
know her?
stay away from her.
You know anyone who might know her?
I'm trying. I'm
idea.
trying.
All right. Thank you,
Thanks,
David.
Jessica.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Hope that wasn't. I hope you weren't
All right, I'm
funny.
gonna I can Facebook. Can I Facebook message Leslie and tell her to join this link,
Yes.
but not tell her
Yeah.
what it's
You
for?
don't know her. You don't know anyone who would know her.
So just
Did
to
I
be
mess
clear,
you up? I apologize.
just to be clear,
Okay.
You
Michigan
can't tell
undergrad
them what
Duke Law.
you can't tell them what it's
Yes,
about.
she went to Duke
What,
Law.
Matt?
Jessica, you can
Michigan
tell her that
undergrad
it's
Good
a
game.
Jewish geography game and that
Don't worry about it.
she's going to be asked to,
Go
help find
away.
I
somebody.
love the headband, by the way. You look
Thanks.
good.
I appreciate
Better
it.
than usual.
I appreciate it.
Impressive.
A friend of
Yeah.
mine from college is doing it and
Hey.
called her in on
Thank
it. I don't know.
Micah,
Yes.
one of the people I texted earlier finally texted me back. Can I add him to my team if Matt doesn't have anybody to add?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm checking right now to see if somebody's available.
Yes, you can. We are getting to the stage of the show where we open it up a little bit wider.
Thank you. On behalf of the
Another
80
clue.
watching.
I don't know if this will help or not.
All right.
It'll help narrow it in for the Michigan people. She was a DG.
She was
She was
what?
She was a DG.
Okay.
Oh, a DG. They didn't take very many Jewish girls. Wow.
So much.
Does she know that she's the chosen one tonight?
She does indeed.
Okay, so you like warned her that we're going to be talking about her for an hour?
She's aware. And in fact,
Wait,
I'll give you
wait,
one
how
extra small clue. because she
How does
just-
this game work?
The game.
I don't know.
Can you mute everybody when you're giving clues?
Jessica, the way this game works is Michelle and David were given the name of somebody that they're trying to get to join the Zoom.
Ah.
And the only way they can do that is by reaching out to their network to see who knows someone. Who knows someone.
All right, all right.
And the first team to get the person to join the call win.
Okay, okay. All right. I
So-
just want to give her the basic. All right. I'm not telling her anything about it. I just need to tell her that she should just try and call me about this thing. Okay.
That's right. All right, we've got someone joining. Brent Eden.
That's me. That's me.
What's
Here's
it?
another clue. She does
Mike,
not work
what-
for a law firm. She works for an appellate court.
Ooh, I don't know what that means.
I don't know if that helps.
I don't know what that means. Okay.
What is
It's
it?
true nonetheless.
All right,
Mike,
Brent, come on so I can tell you how this works. Hey,
Brent.
Hey.
She's a DG. What is that?
Sorry, Brent.
sorority, David.
Delta
Brent,
Gate.
welcome to Jewish Geography Zoom Racing. I'm Micah Hart. I'm the host of the Shindig. Michelle is trying to find somebody. Get
But
them
I
to
don't
join
know.
the Zoom call, and I'm going to turn it over to her so she can tell you what.
I have somebody who
Okay, hi, Brent. Sorry, this is like mega random, but thank you. Okay, so
Yeah.
David
Wait,
and
but you're
I
not-
are
but
team
you're not supposed to-
captains,
he's not
and we are
supposed to know.
competing to find this Jewish person that neither of us know through a chain of Jewish geography. We have to add people to our team to get one step closer to this very random person. She went to Michigan, which is why I asked you to be on my team. Her name is Haley Weimer. She's 41. She's from Youngstown, Ohio. She went to Michigan, and then she went to Duke Law, and she currently lives in DC. Number one, do you know her?
No.
Okay. Do you know anybody who might know her based on the clues I just gave you? And it's okay if you haven't talked to them in 20 years and you can just send them random texts like I sent you one.
Yeah. Not sure. Is Weimer her married name?
Hey.
Her maiden name, and she also goes by it.
You can't add anybody else, Dad.
Maiden name and also goes by. Why are we looking for her? Does that matter?
Because we have nothing better to do because we're quarantined.
Okay, I'm adding on someone who works at the J and so knows Camp Wise alumni, and maybe he can get us to it. Is there anything to do that
Jessica,
or not?
I know exactly who would probably know this person, but I don't think he would play.
Well,
Who
there's
do you
only
think
one
would
way
know?
to find out.
Alan,
He was
Alan
in
know
Delta
her.
Gamma
He
at
would totally
Michigan.
know her.
Sherry, there's only one way to find out if he'd play.
Dad,
All right, but I'm gonna bring in someone. Hold on.
Yeah.
Do I send the Zoom link to this person now? Is that what I do?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay,
Make
this is
sure
really
not
fun.
to get
know her.
Yes,
You
Sherry.
don't know her, you should
You'd
think
be my ultimate
might
Jewish
know her.
geography person.
Woohoo! It's
Who do
okay
I
if you don't get
know
us to her. Just
might-
one step closer, Brent.
All right, so I have to think about who I might know that might know her.
Just get us one step closer. Delta Gamma.
Coming to
At Michigan?
What, hon?
At
Delta
Michigan.
Gamma,
She went to
Michigan?
Delta Gamma. Yes. And then she
When
went
did
to,
she,
without the
when did
glasses.
she graduate
I
from
just
Michigan?
texted it to you. I
she's
think.
41,
Come
so
through?
probably like a
So now you
year or
join
two
the- you have to
before
join
you.
now.
2001?
Correct.
Probably, yeah.
Jessica, who's the person who's joined?
Okay, here he is. His name is Gil Rubenenko.
All right, Gil Rubenenko.
And his wife went to Michigan. But we're both too old. We both went to Michigan.
Gil.
Oh, you're doing great.
Shut up, I hate you.
Gil, welcome.
Hi, Gil.
My name is Micah Hart, and I'm hosting this show. This is Jewish Geography Zoom Racing that
You're
you've just
muted.
wandered into. We are trying to locate a Jew, and you're on Team Schindler, David Schindler. So I'm going to turn it over to David, and David's going to tell you what he knows about this person, see if you can help us find them.
All right. Thank you for joining us. You're awesome. All right. So we're looking for someone named Haley Weimer. Okay.
Weimer.
I'm giving up on the pronunciation.
Weimer? Is it Weimer?
Weimer.
You know Haley Weimer.
You're muted.
You're muted. You're muted.
Oh.
Gil, you're muted.
You're unmuted. We're good now.
All right. Where's she from?
Okay. Haley Weimer is 41 years old. She went to the University of Michigan. She grew up in Youngstown, Ohio. She went to law school at Duke. She lives in DC. She was a member of the DG sorority.
Oh, DG. DG. They didn't take you.
No, I don't know who she is, but hold on. I do have a friend that I believe if anybody's gonna know somebody from Youngstown in that demographic, he will.
Okay, so send the Zoom link to that person. Don't say their name. That would be cheating. But say, could you join this Zoom call and be part of this fun?
Okay.
And don't give them other information either.
Okay.
Thanks, Gil.
You are the best. All right.
Gil was my
Gil,
boss
this
for a
is
very
Matt.
long time.
Think of how many people.
Oh, there he is. Sorry, I see him.
Sorry, my dog is barking.
No, that's all right. I didn't see you for a second. I missed you, frankly.
You didn't miss much.
Can I keep reaching out to people or do I have to stop?
At this point, we are opening all avenues.
All avenues.
You
We
can
can
Thanks, Jessica.
expand our searches now.
continue to reach out to people.
All non-Google and Facebook avenues.
And I have another Camp Wise and Michigan alum coming on soon.
Okay, Jessica, I'm almost thinking about all of these connections. I know that if we could reach out, if Alan would get on this Zoom, he would totally.
But that's why I think Jenny
Tag team
Post
'em.
might, because she grew up in.
Oh,
Youngstown.
Jenny
She knows
might
everything.
for sure.
Tag team Alan.
Jenny Post is good. I know, but she's 10 years younger.
How can he say no?
He would. I don't think he would. Yeah.
Sherry, let me ask you this question.
Okay.
Is there harm in asking him if he'll join?
I don't have his cell. I don't know how to get in touch with him.
Got it. Do you know someone who does? Because you could reach out to them and get them on.
I don't think he would. I just don't know that he would do this. He's more private than that, but I don't know.
Who?
Alan.
I've got his contact information, but hold on. So I just sent the invite to my friend Michael Rawl from Columbus. Let's see what he says.
Okay. Micah.
Yes.
I know this is getting a little in the weeds, but here we are at 10 o'clock and we haven't made a lot of progress. Are we allowed to know which summer she went to Camp Wise? Because we're all
yeah,
going
I'll
down
allow
that road.
that. I'll allow that. Let me see what I can find out.
Does she practice law currently
She does currently practice law.
in DC?
She doesn't work for a firm. She works for an appellate court, right?
Are we at a point where we can add other people to this?
Whatever.
Weimer, yeah.
Right? Potato.
Hannah,
Hey, what's the question?
No, like I have another person I reached out to 20 minutes ago who just got back to me. Should we add them to the conversation?
Absolutely.
Fun.
The more the
All bets
merrier.
are off at this point.
Just give me the Zoom link. I'm going to send it out to 100 people.
Right, so
There
who's
you
this
go.
Alan person that you all know?
I just don't think he'd play. I don't think he'd play.
Since he won't play, why don't you ask him?
That's
Gil,
my.
do you think he'd play?
All right, I'm sending it to Jenny Becker. She's in. She's in. She just put the baby
Perfect.
back.
This person, David, maybe we've got this.
All right.
Michelle, they're close over here.
Yeah,
Now,
I'm
we'll
just
just
trying
point
to-
out, Michelle, to make you feel better, because this has happened twice thus far. It seemed like someone was on the precipice of victory, only to have a last-minute sneak attack on the other side. So you're not out
I
of it.
feel so much better now, Micah. Thanks.
All right, I have another person coming on a totally separate stream here.
Okay, we've got Jamie Beth joining.
Fine. She is a totally separate path here.
Okay, Jamie Beth. I don't know if that's your. real
I'm
name
in
or not.
bed and I look like this, and I would only do this.
All right,
David Schindler.
Jamie, there's so much backstory to this, but I'm cutting to the chase. I'm looking for your Anna. I'm playing a game, a Jewish geography.
Yeah, I saw the post. Yep.
And I'm looking for somebody named Haley Weimer, who grew up in Youngstown, Ohio. She's 41 years old. Went to the University of Michigan. Went to Camp Wise. She's a lawyer at Duke Law. She's a lawyer living in DC. Went to Duke Law School. Do you know her?
Give me 1 minute. I mean,
Wait, no, you can't look her up.
You can't look her up.
Can't
Google her.
Well, I don't want to Google her. I want to see if we have mutual friends. That's not.
Nope. No Googling, no nothing. You may only think in your mind who you might know that knows her.
Who might know her that knows her?
Oh, okay. So 41, University of Michigan.
If you're watching this, text me and be on my team.
Youngstown, Ohio.
Hello.
Oh, that's cool. You're not the Ben Becker I was expecting to see.
I'm a different Ben Becker.
All right, so you got
Where's
Ben
Abe?
and Jenny.
Where's Abe?
Someone tell them what's going on, and then
All right,
see if
hold
they
on.
can help us.
Who called Ben Becker?
Jessica Semmel.
David's
first
team.
Team
Yeah.
David.
Gary's
All right.
David.
Ben, hello. My name is Micah Hart, and I'm the host of this. This is Jewish Geography Zoom Nation. David, you're on Team David, and David is trying to locate a person. I'm going to let him take over and tell you who he's looking for and see if you can help us out.
I'm looking for a woman named Haley Weimer. She's 41 from Youngstown.
Yes, I know her.
You know her?
Better.
Okay.
She was my
Send her the Zoom. Send her the Zoom and get her on this call right now.
How do you reach out to her? Do you have her contact?
Wait, hold on. Can I ask a question? If Jenny has to call someone to get a phone number, does that mean Jenny has to invite the
Correct.
person she asked for the
has to
phone
get
number?
her onto the Zoom to make the next connection.
You got that?
Running out of time here.
Yeah.
Time limit?
She's thinking.
Jamie,
Now listen.
know someone as well. Go down the path. We haven't gotten her yet.
Where's Abe?
Do I just text them?
Yeah.
Undergrad,
Text them and get them on the Zoom.
Jenny, just send them this link and but don't tell them why. Just say, can you come on the
Same
Zoom for a
link, the
second?
same link that you sent.
Wait,
me.
the one person you're looking for is Haley?
As long as we're not together.
Correct.
You can't tell them the name of the person we're looking for.
Okay.
I'm just gonna hang out here.
Just like I did it for you, Jenny. I just
No, I'm
told
telling
you
you,
to join.
it's not over yet.
I don't
undergrad,
know who else to ask, dude.
undergrad.
But I know
Where's
her.
Michael?
It's a competition.
Michelle, you don't have people in DC?
Undergrad
How
where?
did who's in charge here?
Me.
That's a good question.
That would be Abe Becker. Abe
I can't
Becker's
think
in
of who I
charge.
know. You know, my children have deteriorated my brain. I can't remember shit.
Ben, what can I answer for you?
What'd you say?
I said, what can I answer for you?
How did this person get picked as the target?
I reached out to someone and said, hey, who's someone
Michigan.
I don't know that well that would be good for this? And this was the name they gave me. Although I do actually know.
Sounds good.
Where's Michael?
I'm working on it.
We're waiting for a response over here.
It looks like there's a question, Jamie.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. Undergrad was Michigan, law school was Duke, now a lawyer in DC.
Correct.
Yep.
She went to Camp Wise in Cleveland,
So did we.
as well as Camp Walden in Michigan.
How long have you guys been playing this game tonight?
2 weeks. 6 hours.
I would have gotten her, but
We're on an hour.
Because I've been drinking and I'm not sure I've had enough to drink to participate.
I am jealous.
And so am I allowed to ask my cousin? I'm not allowed to ask my cousin if she knows
right.
her.
Leslie
You're
Gordon
only
is
allowed to
coming
ask
on,
them
another
that once
Michigan
they are
alum.
on the Zoom call.
A Michigan alum and a Wise alum. Leslie Gordon will be joining the Zoom call.
Okay.
That's through me. I'm a
Jessica-
connector, man.
All right.
Jessica, are you on?
Very
Jessica,
nice.
are we on the same team?
I don't understand.
Yeah.
And is Gil on the same team?
Yeah.
How?
It's my friend David's team. He's my friend from college, and he called
The
me
other
and
person would be
Jessica. She called Gail, and they called you.
Tell your
Okay.
son I'm sorry, Sherry.
Huh?
Is it?
Tell your son I'm sorry.
Jessica, do you know Jenny Slate?
Who?
Jenny Slate.
Jenny
I'm
Slate.
pretty
Jenny
sure she was
Grixon?
in Grosse Point Blank, right?
Yeah,
Yep,
Jenny
same
Slate
one.
Grixon?
Yep, that one.
Yeah, Grishkin.
Yeah, I know her. Is that who might know the person?
I mean, she definitely knows her, but she said she's too tired to Zoom.
You only need her for like 1 minute.
I'm trying.
We're on Facebook Live.
Wait, Haley was your babysitter?
Yeah,
That's so funny.
I could take you to her childhood home.
In Youngstown.
It's a laugh
Tell her,
riot.
tell her it'll take her 1 minute. 1 minute, and she doesn't have to put her camera on. She can
Tell her then we can all go to bed.
Michelle, I mean, they're leaving you a window, Michelle. I mean, it's not over.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry, I
yeah.
haven't been listening to the
Hold on, I
last
thought we
10
were the
minutes.
first
What?
Who had direct
Maybe
connection.
next week.
So they're leaving
David
you.
Gross.
David
David Gross is in the house.
You guys just
David
like give
Gross
up?
is in the house.
Hi, David.
Give up.
David
Never give up.
Gross.
Yo, David. Oh. Back to Alan.
All right, who's all right?
All right, let's see if Leslie's
just
gonna get
clicked
on.
join this Zoom.
Ben Becker, what happened? I thought we had somebody who knew somebody. Where are we
I
at?
do, but she has a little kid, and she's like, I'm tired.
We'll go to bed pretty early here in
I'll
Cleveland,
buy
Ohio.
them a beer or something.
Yeah, okay, hold on.
Buy the little kid a beer. That's what David is saying.
It's gonna make her want to join more.
Now, what happens if we never get her on?
Oh, no.
Never happened.
Okay, I gotta
I
figure
mean,
out
we
how
got
to
our
get on this.
babysitter,
He's like,
babysit someone on the Zoom call. I feel like we're close.
We got to be close.
Is he aware that this is happening and waiting for the call?
Someone on
It's
Zoom,
just-
they won't turn their video
Sorry?
on. Is that okay?
Hold on. What's that, Jamie?
Oh, yeah, it's
If I
clear
can
now.
put someone
Oh my
on
God,
Zoom,
stop telling me how hilarious it is.
video on, does that still count?
If they
Get them
join,
on Zoom and yes.
good enough.
Okay, all right, yes.
But we would like to see them.
Furiously typing.
Okay.
Brent, you
How's
got
it going,
anybody?
Jenny?
I'm trying, asking so many questions. Like, just join
She's
Zoom.
being very,
Hey, Jenny, I
yeah.
don't know if this was made clear to you earlier, but just to clarify, if you don't have her phone number, but you are connected to her on Facebook, you can message her.
I'm not connected to Haley, but really,
Okay,
But
I'm just making sure.
middle people.
She's one step away.
We've got Jennifer Slate Grishkin.
Yeah,
joining.
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna hang off on Leslie just for a second. while we-
Oh, Leslie. No, we gotta let Leslie on. I told her to join.
Oh no, we will, but we're gonna talk to Jennifer real quick.
She's gonna laugh so hard.
Is she coming?
Hey, Jenny Slate. This is Micah Hart. I'm the host of this shindig. This is Jewish Geography. Zoom Racing. This is Jewish Geography Zoom Racing, and they are trying to find somebody that they think you might be able to help them get in touch with. So I'm gonna turn it over to David Schindler, who's on your team.
Hey, do you know Haley Weimer? Lives in DC.
You're muted, Jenny.
Hold on, let's unmute you. There we go. Well,
Here's Jenny.
there we go.
I do know her. I am not sure I can get in touch.
Brent, I
with
think
her
we
though.
should be
Yes,
talking to
if
each other
you
and
know
like,
her,
doing
if you
something.
know her, she's aware of this. Text her right now. This Zoom link.
Oh,
If
she's
you know her,
The only way I'm in touch with her is via Facebook, and I don't know
That's
if she's
fine.
on Facebook.
That's
now.
fine.
You can send her
she's ready.
Her
Facebook
message.
So she's
message.
part of
playing.
your team. So reach
Michelle.
out to her right now, please.
Yeah.
Is
Okay.
Rachel Smith on your team by any chance?
Who?
David's
Smith?
team.
That's
David,
David.
Sure.
David's
I'll
team.
take him.
He turned her.
Whoever you got.
Her, she's ready. She's got to answer, and we're gonna win the game.
All right, did anybody let Leslie Gordon in because she feels bad?
I'm letting her right now.
Wait, should I try another route or should
All right, I got
stop
one
here?
person coming on.
Michelle Rothstein, is that yours?
That's mine. That's mine.
Okay, I'm bringing her.
Oh,
bringing
there's
her on.
Leslie.
We have no.
All right, we're going to talk to Michelle Rothstein for a second because Michelle.
And Leslie.
Michelle.
Hi.
Hi,
Long time no
Michelle.
see.
Hi,
Oh, there's Leslie.
And
Michelle,
Leslie.
take the essence. I'm going to turn it over to other Michelle to tell you what's going on.
Yeah,
wow.
all the rest of you, I'll be quiet for a minute. So this is Jewish Geography. I have one team, and David, who's somewhere on here, is the other team captain. And we are trying to find Haley Weimer. She's 41. She's from Youngstown, Ohio. She went to Michigan, and she went to Camp Wise for one summer. She went to Duke Law School. She was in Delta Gamma sorority at Michigan, and she currently lives in Washington, D.C.
Haley Weimer!
And I just lost the game.
Hi, sorry, it has my son's name on here.
Miles Gitterman.
Haley!
Miles
My
Gitterman.
mom actually Haley
Hey.
Weimer.
So I didn't even.
Hi, Haley.
All right, so first and foremost, welcome, Haley. Thanks
That's
for
her.
playing
Yeah.
with us.
That's
David, do you want to see if you can try to give Haley the play-by-play of how we got to her?
Wow, we won.
We won. Congratulations.
I just want to say this was fucking amazing. Excuse my language. Okay, the geography of this was tremendous. Sherry, Jamie, everybody connected. This was amazing. Thank you. So basically, I reached out to Sherry, who's a college friend of mine. I stayed in touch with over the years. We went to Brandeis together. I picked her because she's been living in Cleveland for what, 25 years or so.
Something like that. Yeah.
And Sherry, why don't you say the next connections? Because I certainly can't remember how we got here.
So I don't really know anyone from Youngstown, but when Camp Wise came up, in Michigan, I thought of Jessica. And first I asked Jessica for her daughter's number, and her daughter is playing Scrabble. So then Jessica got on, and she's with my other friend Gil, who's also connected through Camp Wise. And they thought of Jenny, and they thought of Leslie. And then it turns out that Jenny was like, she was my babysitter. So then Jenny thought of this Jenny.
Haley?
And that's awesome.
Oh, I had one other.
If you had gone, Sherry, if you had gone for Alan Goldberg and gotten
That's
him on,
also.
I know that Alan
Hold on. I texted
Like, I
Alan
just
Goldberg.
Yeah.
I texted
He
him.
would have
but we
ended
got
it.
done before I got
Haley.
the chance to finish.
Haley,
I was
were there
gonna go
any,
Jenny Slate or Meredith.
Haley, were there any other leads that were close for either team? Where you
there,
thought it might have
Alan
been-
Goldberg was the closest. I'm looking. I've been texting with
telling you, I
Natalie
texted
during
that
this, so I'm
Alan,
going
I
back to
just
see who else. I mean, as soon as Jenny Post came on, I would not have known your married name, but I was
I
like, well,
know.
if we get a post on, then the game's over. I knew that would work.
Oh my God, I got
there were in the comments. I was watching the comments. There were lots of mutual connections on
Sometimes.
comments. But Alan Goldberg was really close.
Wait, where were the comments? On Facebook?
On Facebook.
How did you get
I
to the
just wanna- I
Facebook
just
one?
want
I'm
to
so-
apologize. Haley, I just want to apologize for mispronouncing your last name throughout the game.
It's okay. I thought you were going to lose because of it.
Multiple times. So Haley,
What about the Duke bashing? I was more offended by that.
so Haley, the other
Sorry.
person that I connected to was Michael Rawl.
Yes.
So so I was trying to get him on and I couldn't get him. I got Alan and Michael, and neither one of them got on fast enough. So
Yes.
Well, would
Either
you
one
have
of
known
those.
Marnie Birnbaum?
Yep, that would have worked too. That's Jenny Slate's
all right,
best
gotta
friend
go, you
from
guys. This
years
was
ago.
awesome.
Thanks, Gil. Thanks.
I was like brought in for nothing.
All the songs.
Leslie, you did great. Thank you so much for playing, Leslie.
No problem. Where is this on Facebook? I'm so confused.
You can watch this every Saturday night at 9:00 on the Campfires and Color Wars Facebook page. Campfires and Color Wars is a podcast about summer camp memories that I host.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, how funny. I never knew that.
You can check it out now. We had a new episode that launched just this past Thursday.
So I just
That's
have to
awesome.
like it.
What's that now?
I just go in and like it. Oh, look, there it is.
That's how Facebook works, I think.
Wait, what did you just find? Where did you find it on Facebook?
It's called Campfires and Color.
What's it called, Leslie? I'm sorry.
Jamie Beth, thanks for playing with us. We appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.
I'm sorry.
All right,
What's it called on Facebook?
See you later.
Campfires and Color War.
Okay. Campfires and color.
That's right. All right. First of all, I'd just like to say again, congrats, David Schindler. You pulled it out. Again, I think we thought Michelle was probably going to have the leg up given the age discrepancy, the super networker, but it just goes to show you just never know. Sherry, you were awesome.
Bus boy from Delta
Thanks,
Gamma, and I
guys.
still couldn't get to it.
Listen, if Haley had just dated Matt Rosenkopf, we would be fine.
That's true.
I'm sure he's a nice guy.
With them, you know?
But you know what? You were a great competitor, and thank you so much for playing. David, congrats. When we eventually figure out a way to have some sort of prizing associated with this game, we'll retroactively we'll hook you up.
Sure, gotcha.
And good to
There'll
see
be
you as
some
well.
wings or something.
And Haley, thank you so much for participating. What was it like watching everybody talk about you for an hour?
Well, the Duke bashing and the are there Jews in DG? And at Duke, by the way, yes, whoever said it's like a tri-state, Jewish campus there. That's more accurate.
Plenty of Jews at Duke.
Plenty of Jews at Duke.
I was a busboy at DG at Michigan, and I didn't think there were any Jews in that sorority.
There sure were.
Thanks everybody again.
This was really fun. Sherry,
was
thanks
fun.
for pulling me in.
Thank you so much, Jessica.
That's hilarious.
Thank you
And the killing
all.
calendar.
Thank you all. That was awesome.
Distancing we were in.
Social
Congratulations,
distance. We were
Steve
socially
Miller.
distanced.
Han and Will, thank you guys as always for participating. Do you have any final thoughts? Any closing words?
David, you pulled it out. That was
Yeah.
impressive. You got probably
Good job,
the most
David.
people I feel like we've ever had on the call. That was
Yeah.
you were just rapid fire.
Yeah.
Hey,
You guys, my husband said he heard about this on Unorthodox, the podcast. Was it
That's
was
right.
it discussed?
That's
Okay,
right. They were the contestants on last week's show. Mark and
Oh, because
Stephanie.
he just said, I think I just heard about this thing that you're doing.
That's right. That's us, baby.
Just watching this.
Hey, Olivia.
Bye, Jess.
All right, bye, you guys. All right, bye, everybody. This was
Bye, Jessica.
thank you,
So-
Jessica.
Once again, thank you to everybody who played. And if you are looking for a podcast, you can always check out Campfires and Color Wars. New episode that dropped just this past week with author Iris Krasno. She just wrote a memoir called Camp Girls about her time at Camp Agawak. Check it out. You can find us on all podcast places, or you can find us on Facebook, as we just recently discussed. Thanks, David. Thanks, Michelle. Thanks, Haley. Thanks, Sherry. Thanks, Rich. You were great. Hannah,
Bye,
Will,
guys.
thank you very much.
Michelle, it was super fun.
And with
Really
that,
fun.
Played a good game, David.
next Saturday night,
Virtual
9
handshake.
o'clock, we'll be back. Good night, everybody.
Bye, David.
Bye. Thanks, Sherry.
Sure.